Namaste and good morning. In today's flow, this is going to be a very relaxing flow for hip openers. So I hope you enjoy this relaxing flow. So let's just dive right in. Come into the center of your mat in a seated position with your legs crossed. Inhale as you extend your spine straight. Your hands could be on your knee or on your lap. And then exhale as you bend forward from the lower back. You can form some big circles here if you want. We are just relaxing and opening up our body. Keep breathing, focus on your breath. Bring attention to your breath. See if you can find that meditative state here by prolonging your inhales and your exhales. Inhale as you slowly come back up. From here, let's make some turns in a clockwise direction. Opening up our hips and our back and bringing some movement in our body. You can reverse the direction and go in the other direction a few times. Keep breathing here. If you find a point where you feel like there's some more attention needed, then stay at that point and make some movements there. And just observe all the body parts here. Try to connect with them. And when you are done, let's meet me in a tabletop position. And then let's go into child's pose. Let's make it an active child pose. So keep bringing your hands forward towards the top of your mat. Feeling that extension and that longing in your back. You can move your hands towards the left side to find that stretch on the side of your body. Stay here for a breath and then slowly tiptoe your hands to the other side, towards the right side, and find the stretch in the opposite side of your body. From here, slowly come back to the center of the mat. And then come into a tabletop position. And from here we are going to do thread the needle. So raise your right hand up and bring it across the left side of the body, and then rest your right shoulder on the ground. And once grounded, bring your left hand towards the top of your mat and stretch your left hand forward. Stay here for another breath. And then, whenever you are ready, gently bring your left hand next to your shoulder and push against it to go into the tabletop position. And now raise your left hand up in the air and then cross it against the right side of your body to rest your left shoulder on the ground. Bringing your right hand towards the top of your mat, stretching it out, and feel the stretch here. Stay here for a few breaths. When you are ready, slowly bring your right hand next to your shoulder and then push against it to come into a tabletop position. From here, we are going to go into a downward facing dog and then bring our right foot outside of our right hand to come into that low lunge position and feel that stretch in your hips and your thighs and the hamstrings. You can do little bounces here. Then slowly bring your right foot back in a downward facing dog. And now let's repeat it on the other side, bringing our left foot outside our left arm, going into that low lunge, and then going deep into that lunge and finding that stretch in our hips, hamstrings, and thighs. Bring the left foot back and go into a downward facing dog. And now rest your knees on the ground. Then come into a lying position with your back on the mat. And then we are going to bend our knees and bring the right foot on top of the left knee and gently lift the left foot up to find that stretch in the right hip. And then you can cross your arms behind the left foot and bring it closer to the body for a deeper stretch. This is a very good hip opener. You can stay here for as long as you want. When you're done, slowly release the pose and repeat it on the other side, bringing the left foot on top of the right. And pulling in the right leg for a deeper stretch on the left hip. With every breath, try to go a little deeper in the stretch. Once you are done, gently release the pose and then bring both the sole of the feet together and push your knees out towards the sides and just stay in this position and let gravity do the rest. You should feel a deep twist in your a deep stretch in your hips. And added for an added pull, you can gently rest your arms on the legs. That should help with the stretch for a deeper stretch. Gently release the pose and then bring your right foot across the left leg next to the left knee and then twist it on the right side, grabbing the left knee with your left hand and find that twist here on the right side. And now let's repeat it on the other side by lifting our left leg and putting the left foot next to the right knee on the external side and then twisting towards the left side. When you're done, gently release the pose and go into your final Savasana with your legs and hands spread wide, palms facing upward. Thank you for following this flow. I hope you have a great rest of your day.